Let us see trial and error theory of learning. Other name for this one, connectionism theory. Introduction. The trial and error theory of learning was proposed by the American psychologist Edward L. Thorndike in the early 20th century. This theory suggests that learning occurs through repeated attempts, mistakes, and the eventual discovery of successful responses. Thorndike believed that behavior is shaped by its consequences, and learning involves finding the correct solution through trial and error until the right behavior is reinforced. This theory laid the foundation for much of his later research on learning and behaviorism. Thorndike experiments. Thorndike's most famous experiment to support his trial and error theory involved a puzzle box. In this experiment, the puzzle box, Thorndike placed a hungry cat inside a box that could not be opened by pulling a lever or pressing a button. The box was designed so that the cat would have to figure out how to escape to reach the food placed inside outside. Trial and error process. Initially, the cat would engage in random behavior like scratching or pawing at the box. However, with each unsuccessful attempt, the cat became faster at finding the correct behavior. Example, pressing the lever. Over time, the cat learned to open the box more quickly through repeated trials. Outcome. Thorndike concluded that cat learned by trying out different behaviors and gradually discovered the correct response that led to reward. Thorndike emphasized that the cat did not learn by reasoning but through trial and error. Thorndike fundamental laws of learning. Law of exercise. This law suggests that the more a behavior is practiced, the stronger the association between the stimulus and the response becomes. Repetition strengthens the connection, while lack of use weakens it. Law of use. The more the behavior is practiced, the stronger the connection between the stimulus and the response time. Repeated practice reinforces learned behavior, making it more automatic and efficient. Law of disuse. If a behavior is not practiced, the connection between the stimulus and the response weakens over a time. Lack of repetition causes the learned behavior to fade or diminish in strength. Law of effect. Behaviors followed by satisfying or rewarding consequences are more likely to be repeated, whereas behaviors followed by unpleasant and uncomfortable consequences are less likely to occur again. This law highlights the role of reward and punishment in shaping behavior. Law of readiness. Learning is more effective when the learner is mentally and physically prepared to perform the behavior. If the learner is not ready, even reinforcement may not help facilitate learning. Readiness ensures that the individual is the optimal state to learn and respond. Educational implication of the trial and error theory. Learning through practice. In education, the trial and error theory emphasizes the importance of practice in mastering new skills. Teacher can encourage students to experiment and try different approaches to problem solving without a fear of failure, as mistakes are the part of learning process. Positive reinforcement. The law of effect suggests that reinforcing correct responses can encourage students to repeat desirable behaviors. Teachers use rewards like praise, grades, or other incentives to reinforce good work or correct answers. Active learning. Thorndike's theory supports the idea that students learn best when they actively engage with the material through trial and repetition rather than passively receiving information. Active learning environments where students test hypotheses, solve problems, and make mistakes foster deeper learning. Customized learning pace. Since individuals learn at different speeds, students may need varying amounts of time to make mistakes, try solutions, and eventually succeed. Educators should recognize that learning can be a slow process of trial and error, with each student requiring a unique approach and support. Development of problem solving skills. Thorndike theory encourages problem solving skills by fostering an environment where students learn through direct experience and experimentation. This method promotes critically thinking, where students explore various solutions and discover effective strategies through trial and error. Conclusion: the trial and error theory learning proposed by Edwin Thorndike provides valuable insight into how individuals learn through repeated attempts, mistakes, and reinforcement of successful responses. Thorndike's law of effect, law of use, law of disuse, law of readiness contribute to understanding the mechanism of learning. In educational setting, the theory emphasizes the importance of practice, active learning, and positive reinforcement to enhance student learning and development. By recognizing that learning often involves mistakes and repetition, educators can create a supportive environment that encourages students to learn through trial and error. Thank you.